Hey, it's Vlogging Day 1017! 1117! This extra 100's killing me.
Good morning. Well, the scaffolding construction noises are back in their full glory, and I am awake. A little earlier than intended, or I think I stayed up until like 2 in the morning talking to my sister, something like that, which was good. Got caught up. She's been working with me, as I've mentioned before, and trying to figure out what the next steps are, and just getting caught up, but also talking over some stuff that was going on, and learning together, which is good. And yeah, stayed out with some friends until pretty late, and then talked with her pretty late, and then got up much earlier than I wanted, because the clangs and bangs of scaffolding being, I don't know, abused. I don't know if they're taking it apart or building more or what, but it'll wake you up. Anyways, other good news, I stepped on the scale this morning and I am 10 pounds lighter so far, which is great. It's encouraging because sometimes you feel like, is this actually going anywhere? Am I actually doing any good? Or am I just, not eating as much bread as I would like? Turns out it's doing some good. It's headed somewhere. So we're halfway to popping that Drop 20 bottle. It's one of the only bottles that we even have a likelihood of popping, I feel like, before the end of the season. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look up my goal bottles for the year, or I do every year. I do goal champagne bottles. I'll link to it above, and we'll probably do a recap of that, especially if I end up popping one before the end of the vlog. And I'll try to pop the rest of them on camera anyways, even if the daily thing ends first. In the meantime, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and find some coffee and get to work, because this is what it is. People ask me all the time why the headphones, which I think is weird because it seems kind of obvious. Music. I mean, well, music and podcasts. But why? Why listen to music? That's how I usually take it. I'm like, what? But the reason that I wear the big headphones more often than like my earbuds is because some of these metro lines are so loud. You can't hear your music half the time unless you're wearing noise canceling headphones. And thankfully, these do the trick, especially for podcasts. It's a little less important for music if you're just kind of chilling out, but for podcasts, if you want to actually hear what's going on, it's pretty vital. But don't worry, I turn off the noise canceling, or at least I turn it down when I'm riding the wheel and bouncing around like this, so I generally hear what's going on around me, I think. Anywho, time for coffee. I'm struggling this morning because this was I wanted to start getting up earlier, but this was not what I was expecting today. You don't want to drop a banana right before you eat it because then it gets bruised. Whew. That was close. Anyways, breakfast. How do you like these lights? I love it. Now, yesterday what you didn't see was that it got really rainy. I mean, I showed it at the very end of the video. It got super rainy outside. And these are a nice warm color, and so it got dark outside while it was raining and storming. But with the lights on in here, it was really cozy. And it was like, oh my gosh, my timing is perfect. I am so excited to have these. And I want more. Ah! Anyways. I want to get one of those terrariums too. All right, enough stalling. I'm stalling from getting to the writing. It's time to start writing. All right, I'm back in construction land here for a minute because I'm trying to do everything I can to avoid writing this morning. I just can't handle it right now, especially the lack of sleep. Maybe I'll get back to it, but I got a bunch of other work done. I was even looking at my taxes. I mean, just generally being, like productive in a good, slow, emotionally stable way. It was nice. So I'm headed back over to the Leroy Merlin that I was at yesterday to get one more bulb for the existing fixture that I have, for which
the bulb that I bought was too small, and a fixture in which that big bulb will be able to fit, and then it'll share its illumination with the world. So those are the two things I'm getting for sure. One more light fixture and one more light bulb, and then maybe, possibly, terrarium. There are a lot of nice little terrariums. Some of them were on sale. Very tempting. Add some plant life to the room. So making progress. Walk down the Coulée Verte is kind of like getting a walk through nature. Not so bad. Until you're running back into these modern buildings that stretch it, that stretch over the path. But aside from that, definitely good for you.
And I'm back. Whew. What a day. I ended up going and having lunch with Richard, which was good. Get caught up with him a little bit. It's been a slightly social day. Not really that social of a day. But I'm happy with the light. It looks nice. It's a little bit, I feel like it's a little less bright, but that also might just be because it's isolated and all on its own back there. Not sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the rest of this place put together. I'm going to start looking at getting some art on the walls, and there are some changes that I'd like to make, some especially for the sound. I know that it's you're probably hearing a lot of echo right now. Part of that's because this is just a really echoey room. So I'm going to look into maybe getting like a rug or two, and then I want to hang some curtains, and I already have some curtains, thankfully, for the windows. Thank you. But I also am going to probably try and get some like really thick, like sound deadening ones that we can put over the doors, which I think will help. Maybe some of those acoustic panels, the little squares that I can put in, hopefully, strategic / attractive locations. I don't want them to ugly the place up, but I also need to deaden the sound just a little bit. And yeah, and then as we add some more lights, maybe some more directional lights, like these are kind of fancy background lights that look nice, but obviously it'd be good to eliminate some other things. I was thinking about getting some LEDs. Gonna keep thinking about it, gonna keep sketching it out. I measured the whole place, so I can sit and just stare at my drawings of the room and try to figure out what it is that I really want. And I think that'll be good. At the end, as far as the writing goes, I'm avoiding it. I also haven't responded to any comments for a few days. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try to get back on top of the comments here soon. I've just been super drained. I can barely open emails right now. Looking at comments or DMs or any of that stuff is just like, too much for me yesterday, today, so actually just for the last few days. So I'm gonna get back on top of it here soon. I just need to get like a really good night's sleep and come back at it strong tomorrow. Which brings me to, I believe, what is invariably the end of today's vlog. A little bit of a shorter one today, I know, but at least it was a fairly productive day. Got a handful of things done, and I am looking forward to tomorrow. For tomorrow, if you want to tune in, I'm going to get brunch with some friends at Good News, because Good News is still open. And then, theoretically, you're gonna help one of them do some shopping, some gifts and souvenir shopping for her family before she goes back to the States. So we might be on the hunt for some, one of the things that I want to get better at, there's a lot of things I want to get better at, but one of them is really having good recommendations for shopping. And so I need to start going around and looking around and helping other people shop a little bit more, because I don't shop much for myself. It took me this long to buy some lights. And I still need to buy some for my room. I still haven't finished the random little details in my room either. We'll get on top of it here soon. I'm just gonna go to sleep now, I guess. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for brunch and some hunting, and yeah, hopefully I get some good sleep tonight, and then tomorrow will be rip-roaring ready to go. See you then.
Hey, it's Vlogday 1017.